What if starting a business were as easy as sending a text? Spoiler, it kind of is. Picture this. Jerry is stuck in the soul-sucking purgatory of his 9-to-5. Every morning he wakes up with the optimism of a golden retriever, only to end each day buried under a mountain of tasks and passive-aggressive emails from his boss. His reward? A 3% raise and a coupon for a free bagel at the break room. Jerry has been loyal. He's been hardworking. He's been to enough mandatory fun office birthday parties to qualify for psychological compensation. And yet, all he really wants now is freedom, or at least a life where his daily schedule isn't built around his manager's ever-shifting expectations and someone stealing his lunch from the fridge. If you're Jerry, or you've got a little Jerry in you, good news. The robots are here to help. No, not the Skynet kind. The let's start a business without burning out kind. That's right. You can now launch an entire business using AI. Your unpaid, judgment-free, 24/7 digital partner who doesn't care if you brainstorm in your pajamas at 2 a.m. Why AI and why now? Thanks to the recent AI boom, you can turn your passion, hobby, or even your half-baked shower thought into a full-blown business. A 2024 survey by McKinsey found that 72% of businesses are already using AI in at least one function. That means the tech is out there, accessible, affordable, and begging for a spin. So instead of updating your LinkedIn and pretending to be open to opportunities, why not build one yourself? All you need is a little curiosity, Wi-Fi, and the willingness to let AI do the nerdy stuff. Let's break it down. Step 1, brainstorm like a boss, but with a bot. The hardest part of starting a business isn't the website or the logo. It's figuring out what the heck to do in the first place. This is where AI shines. Pop into ChatGPT or your AI tool of choice and try something like, "You are my business coach. I have no money, minimal time, and zero desire to interact with humans in real life. Give me 10 remote-friendly business ideas tailored to my interests. Ask me questions first if you need to." Boom. Your brainstorming buddy is off to the races. As the ideas start rolling in, you can guide the AI. I don't want to sell candles, but I do love yelling about productivity hacks on TikTok. Until you land on something that excites you. It's kind of like Tinder for business ideas. Swipe left on what you hate, double tap on what you love. AI learns what you like and gets better the more you talk to it. No awkward coffee dates required. Let AI be your market research intern. Market research is traditionally the part where dreams go to die. It's tedious, it's data-heavy, and unless you're secretly a statistician, it's probably not your idea of a fun Friday night. AI fixes that. With tools like ChatGPT, Claude, or Perplexity, you can ask things like, who's my competition? What are the current market trends? How big is the audience for this idea? Is this niche oversaturated or still growing? Want to know if custom productivity planners for left-handed dog lovers is a viable market? Ask AI. It'll give you trends, pain points, and maybe even tell you what products are flopping and why. Now, fair warning, AI is only as good as the data it chews through. It might miss out on things like cultural nuance or the fact that Gen Z has collectively decided that email is the enemy. So use your brain too. AI handles the heavy lifting, but you're still the boss. All right, you've got your brilliant business idea. The market research is done. You've stared at a spreadsheet long enough to start hallucinating. Now comes the fun part, actually making something. Good news, AI is not just your assistant, it's your creative co-conspirator. Want to design a fashion line? You don't need to know how to sew or pronounce haute couture. Use AI design tools like Midjourney or Leonardo to generate clothing concepts, mood boards, or even full outfit mock-ups. Think cyberpunk gym wear or cottagecore cardigans for aggressive introverts. Print-on-demand partners will do the rest. You're just the visionary. Want to create digital wall art? Tell an AI image generator, give me watercolor cats doing yoga in space, and you'll have a product faster than you can say Etsy bestseller. Tweak the art, upload it, slap it on prints, mugs, or phone cases, and you've got a store full of weird and wonderful designs. Want to build an online course? You've binge-watched enough YouTube tutorials to qualify as an honorary professor. Let AI help you structure the content, write the lessons, and even generate quizzes or slide decks. You bring the vibe, AI brings the syllabus. No PhD required. Want to invent a weird but genius gadget? Got a shower thought that won't quit? Describe it to an AI product mockup tool, a keychain that reminds you where you parked using passive-aggressive voice notes. The AI will generate design sketches, 3D renderings, and maybe even shame you into finally creating that Kickstarter page. Branding, selling, and marketing with AI. Let's face it, branding your business from scratch can feel like trying to assemble IKEA furniture without instructions or an Allen key. You could shell out thousands to a creative agency just to get a logo that looks like every other startup from 2017. Or you could let AI handle it for the low cost of 0 ulcers and a few well-worded prompts. If you're not exactly a creative genius, no shame, neither is Jerry from accounting, and he still wears socks with sandals. AI can swoop in like your stylish, pixel-perfect fairy godmother. First, define your brand's vibe. Are you edgy and minimalist, whimsical and cozy, or unapologetically chaotic but in a fun way? Once you know what your brand stands for, its values, voice, and personality, you can feed those juicy details into AI brand generators. With a few adjectives and a sprinkle of sass, AI tools can cook up business name ideas that don't sound like rejected Pokemon, whip up logos that are actually cute, clean, and scalable, help you figure out your color palette so everything you design doesn't end up just blue. Before you get too attached to your new brand name, we see you, Tofu Glow Innovations. Double check that the domain is available and that nobody's already taken your Instagram handle. Trust us, explaining to your customers that you're at tofuglow__official.biz isn't the vibe. Launching your online store used to be a 3-month ordeal involving developers, designers, and existential dread. Now, AI can have you up and selling before your coffee gets cold. AI website builders can create your storefront in minutes. Make it look stunning on both desktops and phones, because no one wants to pinch zoom a checkout button. Automatically generate product descriptions that don't sound like a robot wrote them, even if one did. No coding, no crying, just click, drag, and boom, retail ready. But selling doesn't stop at publish site. You'll want your products to show up everywhere, Instagram, Amazon, Etsy, your neighbor's dreams, without going bonkers trying to manage listings manually. This is where multi-channel AI tools shine. They let you control everything from one sleek dashboard, so when you update a price or description, it reflects across all platforms. It's like cloning yourself, but without the ethical concerns. Marketing is one of the most intimidating parts of launching a business. Big brands have entire departments for this stuff. Teams of people in trendy glasses, writing ad copy and running campaigns with million-dollar budgets. You have a laptop and maybe a mildly supportive houseplant. But with AI marketing tools, that's all you really need. These tools can write blogs, captions, and email newsletters that don't sound like spam. Schedule social posts for when your audience is actually online, not just when you remember. Analyze performance and suggest improvements like your very own caffeinated strategist. In fact, a 2024 Shopify survey found that 50% of merchants plan to use AI for content creation. That means half the online businesses out there are already letting robots do the writing, and not one of those robots has demanded a lunch break. As Alfonso Wright, co-founder of Brooklyn Tea, put it, because we're a small business, we don't have the money for a copywriter and a digital marketer. AI really does give you a shortcut to having some of these tools at your disposal. Translation: AI is like hiring a full marketing team. If that team didn't eat snacks, ghost you on Slack, or ask to circle back next week, boom, you just took the first step toward building a business. No whiteboard, no brainstorming retreat, just a keyboard and a good prompt.